Hi, Sunny and Stormy. Hi, everybody. Mika just went flying off of her bench from behind me out towards the kitchen. She may suddenly come flying back in. Be prepared. I think she just had a sudden spurt of energy once again. Anyway, Christmas memories. Oh my gosh. There's so many childhood Christmas memories that make me smile. I couldn't probably think of just one, but Christmas of 1984 stands out in my mind because my daughter and I had been alone for 4 years, and well, not alone, we had each other, but we were on our own for 4 years. I had just started dating my now husband in February of that year. So here I was, this single mom, working at a record store, making $4.60, $4.75 an hour, something like that. And trying to make ends meet, trying to make it good Christmases for my daughter as best that I could manage. And I was just feeling sort of down that Christmas because you saw people dragging home Christmas trees, you know, and through the snow, and people lighting up their homes, and I just couldn't afford anything like that. I didn't have much of anything in our apartment. It was an upstairs apartment in an older home. The landlady lived on the main floor, and we were upstairs. And although it was a nice place to live, I just couldn't seem to get in the Christmas spirit that year. The hustle and bustle of the mall that I worked in, and people with all these presents and that to give their children. You just saw so much of it day after day. And Rick picked this up from me, that even through my smiles of the season, something was missing for me. And it was the fact that I couldn't seem to make it look Christmassy at all for Heather at Christmas. Not like she was used to when I was still with her dad. So anyway, after one long day at work, Rick comes to pick me up at the mall, where I had just finished a 9 to 9 shift, and we are driving home, and I was quiet, and I was listening to all the Christmas music that was on the radio, and the snow was just falling so lightly, and I was looking at all the different decorations as we drove home. And as we rounded the corner and came up my street, Rick said something like, "Gee, I hope I remembered to leave some lights on so that we can see going up the staircase." And so I looked up at my apartment, and there in the window was a decorated Christmas tree, all lit up with colored lights, and around my window, our front window, he had strung little twinkling lights as well. And even though it was just a little tabletop tree, From outside, it looked like we had a 6-foot Scotch pine. And my heart just lifted at that moment, and it just made everything so great and set you back to realize that it's not all presents. It's not the presents. It's the giving of such a gift as he gave, as Rick gave Heather and I that year. And it was the gift of light and love. And I just wanted to share that with you. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Bye for now.